Mr. Price, the antique dealer, lived alone in a small flat above his shop. Because of the many valuable articles which he kept on the premises, he was always afraid that one night someone would break in and rob him. Years before, when he had first come to live there, he had shutters fitted to all the ground floor windows and strong locks put on all the doors. In addition, he locked up most of his valuable articles in a cupboard, which he had specially made for their purpose. But in spite of these precautions, he never felt safe, particularly when he had a lot of the money in the flat after a good day's business. One Saturday night, when he counted his money after closing the shop, he found that he had taken nearly £2,000 that day. This was an exceptionally large sum, and the thought of keeping it in the house made him feel very nervous. He knew that it would be better to take it to his son's house, where there was a small safe, but it was a foggy evening and his son lived on the other side of the town. In the end, he took the money with him to his bedroom, put it in the pocket of one of his overcoats, and locked the wardrobe door. He put the key under his pillow and went to bed. Mr. Price lay awake for a long time, wondering if his money was really safe. And it was well after midnight before he fell asleep, almost immediately. So it seemed he was woken up by the loud ringing of the shop doorbell. He sat up in bed. Could he have been dreaming? Surely, he thought no one could want to see him at this hour of the night. The doorbell rang again, echoing through the silent house. He could not help thinking of a story he had read about a man who had been attacked and robbed when he went to answer the door at night. Once again, the doorbell rang, more persistently this time. Mr. Price got out of bed and went across to the window. The fog had cleared slightly. He opened the window and looked out. He could just make out the shadowy figure of a man standing on the pavement below. "What do you want?" Mr. Price called out in a nervous voice. The figure stepped back until it was standing under the street lamp. It was a policeman. "Sorry to disturb you, sir," said the policeman, "but there is a light on in your shop. I think you have forgotten to turn it off."